Hey y'all, so told you guys I would talk about how the wedding went after the wedding happened. This weekend was actually a lot better than I was kind of expecting. Um, Overall, it was, few to no uh, awkward interactions, misgendering, anything like that. All this kind of stuff I was really, really worried about and anxious about. Pretty much nothing happened. There were a few awkward encounters with some people that knew me when my sister and I were like 3 and 1 years old, like really, really young. Maybe a little bit older than that, but I didn't remember meeting them, obviously, because I was little. And they remembered my sister. And then the lady was like, looking at me like, now why can't I remember you? And I was just like, I was like frozen, like, and she was looking at me like, so, like, why can't I remember you? And I'm like, I was like, well, I look a lot different now. And my dad goes, yeah, I guess that's part of it. And I'm like, so she kind of like dropped it and like was like, oh yeah, I guess it's been a while and moved on. But it was awkward because there was like this really long pause of me being like, I think I would have felt less awkward if my dad wasn't standing right there, but he was standing right there, so I didn't really feel comfortable saying anything. And then later on, I think I heard my mom talking to her about the girls, so who knows what the fuck she thought the rest of the weekend. I didn't really interact with that lady ever again after that, so that was one awkward moment. Other than that, my aunts, uncles, my cousins were all really, really normal. I was kind of nervous just because I hadn't seen anybody since, you know, one of my other cousins' wedding, and I wore a dress to that. So, like, it's been a while, so I was kind of, expecting maybe some more awkward things to happen, but people were pretty normal and were like, hey, you look great, like, good to see you, what are you up to? So it was just, like, pretty normal all around, which was nice. I like that. I was kind of worried that people would kind of talk weird to me. I definitely think it's a good thing that this wedding didn't happen last year. If this happened last year at this time, it would have been so much worse because I would have been like 1 week on T and people would have been misgendering me a lot more and it would have been a lot more awkward. I think the fact that I look the way I look and I've been transitioning for a year is really helpful for me and people can say, yes, I see only Liam. I don't see the old person. So that was a positive for me to kind of think and say, wow, I'm glad that this is happening this year and not last year because it would have been very, very difficult last year. So I am grateful that I had a good experience. Um, Overall, it was a really great time. Actually, had some really good time with my parents. They really didn't mess up at all. They're good at saying red and they're good at saying they there and not she, which really all I care about is them not saying she. Um, Pretty much only my grandmother is the one that still messes up the she her thing. She just says her a lot instead of him. But my grandfather, my pup always corrects her, which is kind of funny. I just know that she's, doesn't really get much practice, so she still kind of messes up. She says the name fine, but the pronouns are a little bit harder, I guess. Um, but yeah, it was overall a very positive weekend, which is good because I was kind of expecting the worst. So yeah, it was really nice to see everybody and had a good time. Yeah, so I also want to show off this little thing I just got for my shot day. I just decided because I haven't put them in like this little container, it just was not very working. So I got my syringes, and I got all the needles, and I got Band-Aids, tea, and alcohol wipes. So yeah, and I wrote Liam Shot Day on it. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've been wanting to get a new little organizer for it because it was all disorganized. And whenever I get a refill of like needles and stuff, there's just so many that I can't fit them all in one thing. So got a nice little organized thing, and I love being organized. Yeah, so I guess that's about it about the wedding. Definitely starting to feel a little bit stressed out about paying for surgery. I'm always kind of stressed out about money, and turns out that now my pup really can't be left alone, and so I'm going to start going home. Once my sister goes back to school, I'm going to start going home 1 day a week to spend time with him and to take care of him while my grandmother goes out and does some stuff. So it's one less day of work, which is really, not that much, but, $100 is $100 if I, think about it. Um, so, I mean, it's worth the sacrifice. I love my pup. I love my family. I want to help out, but it's starting to make me feel stressed because then I started thinking about, okay, there's that, and then it's like that adds up, and then I just start to get really stressed about, trying to pay for it, and I know I definitely can't accumulate $6,000 in 3 months or 2.5 months time now. If I didn't have to pay rent and stuff, it would be no problem. But, paying rent and my phone bill and my electric bill, that's just an extra, like, 28, no, okay, hold on. Rent is 600 plus 100 for my phone, roughly, and 100 for electric, roughly. So 800 a month times 3 months is 24. So yeah, almost half of what I'm making in the next 3 months is going towards my living expenses. So if I didn't have to do that, I could easily accrue enough money to pay for my surgery by myself. So anyway, as always, I have my link to my fundraiser. Share it around, donate if you can. I would appreciate it, so I can feel a little bit less stressed out about it. I'm just a stressed case about money, so pretty much until it's paid for, I'm going to be stressed, but knowing I can fall back on some money is going to be great. Let's see if I can find John. Baby, where are you? Want to come say hi to you too? Baby. Ugh. Hey, I got your thing right here. Ready? Alright, buddy. There you go. He just got this brand new toy and he loves it. You see it here? Oh yeah. Ow, John. Hey, face this way, you stupid. Over here. Over here. Do you love your toy? 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 It needs to be on a string because he's like got some sharp claws going on. Right? He loves it. Yeah, John, do you love it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He is not letting go of it. Ow. Okay, you go. Owie. You go ahead and play with that. Hey, that's my finger. You don't have to bite it. Ready? Bye, John. Okay, you don't actually like it that much? Here's your gross slimy fish toy. You want it? You want it? Okay, John. You're weirding me out, man. Oh! Oh, fatty. Alright, go. Go get it. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me on that one. Johnny's a little bit out there. Alright, guys. I've rambled enough. As always, have a great week, and I'll talk to you next time.